Live, a casual take with your boy Stephen Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. So yesterday I was sitting in the theater getting ready to watch Deadpool Wolverine. Funny movie, by the way, I'd recommend it, but that's not why I'm here. Why I'm here is because before I went to go silence my phone, I see a notification pop up my screen that the Bears and DJ Moore have agreed to a contract extension. And man, did that guy got paid 4 years, $110 million, locking Moore down on the books through 2029. And I'm happy for Moore because I think the Bears did right with him. You know, Moore is a guy who I think's been overlooked for his career. I mean, he wasn't even the crown jewel in his own trade that brought him from Carolina to Chicago. The main piece was the Panthers' first-round pick in 2024, which ended up being Caleb Williams. Because we've always saw DJ Moore, unless you're like this big-time DJ Moore fan, as a good wide receiver, but not anything great. But as soon as he landed in Chi-Town, moved all his boxes from his house in Carolina to Chicago, he had an elite season last year, no doubt. He's emerging as a top 15-ish wide receiver. He was the Bears' passing offense last year. Led him in any category you can think off the top of your head. 96 receptions, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. I mean, he accumulated 40% of their passing offense. That's most by any receiver on a team last year. And now you can look at his contract and say, oh, third most guaranteed money ever by a wide receiver. I believe it's $82.5 million. That's an extreme overpay for someone who's not even considered a top 10 wide receiver. But for the Bears and Ryan Poles, that is a luxury you can afford for paying this amount of money for a talent like DJ Moore, because their quarterback is on a rookie contract. And we always say the most valuable contract in football is the rookie deal, because you're paying your quarterback nothing, which leaves you all this money to support a great supporting cast. Whereas other teams who are trying to win now have these expensive quarterbacks making $55 million a year, eating away at all their cap. They're left with scraps to build weapons around them. Think about what the Dallas Cowboys are in their situation. Caleb Williams, he's not making nothing. He's making number one overall pick quarterbacks make something, but as far as like $55 million a year, he's allowing the Bears to go build him a team. And that's my main point, that this DJ Moore extension is basically saying, hey, Caleb, let's get the ball rolling on turning the franchise around like ASAP. The Bears are setting him up for a no-excuse rookie season. No excuse not to go in there, excel, win Rookie of the Year, and provide the franchise their first 30-touchdown, 4,000-yard passer in franchise history as a rookie. Because, I mean, look at his supporting cast. It's one of the best offensive units in all of football. He now has a $110 million wide receiver number one. His wide receiver 2 is a Pro Bowler. That's a luxury. His wide receiver 3 is arguably the best rookie receiver not named Marvin Harrison. He has a solid tight end and running back group, a not-so-bad offensive line, and a playoff offensive coordinator. Now, I don't feel comfortable always setting those expectations for a rookie, so I am going to give him some games to sort of smooth out that transition from college to pro. But look what the Bears are giving him to set him up for success. If he doesn't have an overall A-level season, it's going to be an utter disappointment. Because, now listen, Caleb Williams, if you know anything about me, which you guys probably don't because I'm only on here for 5 minutes a couple days a week, but to my friends listening, they know I'm a big Caleb Williams homer. Part of that's because, I mean, look at us. That's my twin. We look a lot. We look alike, right? No? All right, screw you. But I fell in love with this man's talent. I see special 1% quarterback talent like a Mahomes and Allen have when it comes to playmaking. He's one of 2 quarterbacks that I have seen in my lifetime. When I mean my lifetime, when I actually started watching football like early 2010s. Now, I'm a little too young to get in the weeds of Andrew Luck, but that I was like him and Trevor Lawrence. Those are guys who I saw. I'm like, yeah, they're going to be generational. Not just some stars, but one of the best of their generation. I think Caleb Williams can be that. And I think he's primarily going to succeed in his rookie season because of his talent. But even if his talent doesn't 100% translate to the pros from college, or especially in his rookie season, it's going to be hard for him not to succeed because his weapons, it's fail-proof. There's a lot for him. It's going to be hard for him not to have a good rookie season because, I mean, look at these weapons. Rookies typically don't get this. They would dream to have this. When you're selected number 1 overall quarterback, you're left with like a wide receiver 3 cosplaying as a wide receiver 1 and a running back that should go play for the Birmingham Stallions. Because if you're drafted number 1, that means your team usually has a lot of holes. But Caleb Williams, the Bears' Ryan Poles are giving him a lot of weapons. I mean, I think Bryce Young, who was number 1 to the Panthers last year, would give up his left pinky to have a $110 million wide receiver number 1 to throw to. The Bears won 7 games last year with Tyson Bagent and Justin Fields. And that was without Ndunze, Keenan Allen, Shane Waldron, DeAndre Swift, an improving offensive line. Now with that supporting cast, add onto a $110 million wide receiver, a defense that's only getting better, they should win at least 8, 9, 10 games. I do think Caleb Williams is going to succeed. But if he doesn't have a Justin Herbert, CJ Stroud level rookie season where he comes in there, he shatters a bunch of records, or at least looks like a Pro Bowler by like week 6 of his rookie season, then it's going to be disappointing. It's going to be completely underwhelming if he has anything less than that. And that's the expectations that the Bears are giving their young quarterback with the roster they're providing him. But I appreciate everyone for tuning in this episode of A Casual Take. Follow my social medias to stay updated with all things related to the show. Some Casual Takes is the handle on everything. And until next time, see you.